And then we can do that again, and it gives us plastic, infinite plastic. There you go. Shopping baskets, infinite iron and shopping baskets. Suitcases, infinite plastic and suitcases. Brilliant. Greetings, guys and girls and fellow gamers. My name is Games4Kicks, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, where we play Alpha 15 on the experimental branch. Wow, okay, the popping still hasn't been updated as far as I know, so I'm apologizing for that every episode until that is fixed. I tried a few different recording softwares, but it didn't really make a difference, so we're gonna be sticking with the one I'm using, and I'm just continuing to apologize. But anyway, so I'm collecting a little bit of dirt, because before we head off in the morning over to the east to inspect the gate, what's down there, I was told there's gonna be riches and fame. No, okay, well, riches anyway. We are going to test a little bit with dirt and farming, because the whole fertilizer thing and all this is very confusing. Now, I don't have a hoe yet, so we can't really test it, but we can still test and see if something grows just on dirt. Now, the way dirt seems to have changed is that now when you dig up dirt, you actually dig up dirt fragments, and then with the dirt fragments, you make different types of dirt. So grassy ground, plains ground. So let's use the plains ground first. So what I'm going to be marking, I'm marking the plains ground with, oh, my mouse wheel is completely screwed. I have to get a new mouse. My mouse wheel is so screwed. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting the plains ground here. That is plains now, isn't it? Because they look the same. Okay. I didn't mean to do that, but that should be okay, actually, because that demonstrates another thing, because when we find a hoe, I think hoes, I played around a little bit in creative mode, yeah, and hoes don't seem to be directional orientated anymore. What happened before was you had to go with a hoe, Genie, Mac, it's just 3 letters. We had to go with a hoe this way, and then it would till the earth beneath us, and then till left and right, or destroy the dirt left and right. It just, I don't know, it didn't make sense. But anyway, so it doesn't seem to do that anymore. So now you could have multiple rows beside each other, tilling without affecting the neighboring row. And you can also now till in any direction. So I can till this block this way, this block this way, this block this way, and this block the other way, because they're not impacting the square beside each other anymore. So that's how I think it works. So if we look at now, I don't think I can make a hoe at all. Oh, I can make an iron garden hoe if I have 16 iron forged iron. I found some forged iron, but I don't think I found 16. I found a little bit only, I think. Let me see. No, where's the materials? We found 2. That's not really enough. Anyway, you need to use fertilizer. You need a hoe. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be preparing the dirt here, and we're just going to simply plant on top of dirt. You see, the funny thing here is with the plains, yeah? So plains ground. It says replace missing of terrain proper, so that will grow grass on it, absolutely, okay? Meanwhile, you then have the grassy ground, which is like this, which then should not grow grass on it. So maybe I shouldn't have put them beside each other, but I wanted to demonstrate with the hoe later that they don't impact each other. So here's the grassy ground, and here's the plains ground, and you should be able to see the difference now in a little bit. So we're gonna let that grow, do a little bit of looting, and then in the end of the episode, probably come back. We're gonna plant, we're gonna plant a few things. So let's just plant, let's just stick with corn for now. Recipes, corn seed, so let's just make 10 of them. There we go. It's all in the name of science. So I hope you still can see. I know it's not bright, but that's why I have this. And look, there's grass growing as well. So this is a liar, okay? Grassy ground. No grass will actually grow on this. Well, you're a fucking liar, because this is grass. You can see this here. This is grass. Yes, it's called grassy ground, and it grows grass. So if that is supposed to be not doing that, then, well, that's a bug. Anyway, let's chop off the grass and see if we can... the grass that doesn't grow, and let's see if we can plant on either of these squares our okay, so we don't actually, even with the grass, that is interesting, because look, there's grassy ground, it's growing, and we're gonna see if there's a difference between the plains dirt and the grassy dirt. I'm not expecting this to grow until at least 3 episodes down, because apparently it's extremely slow to grow now. And this is all unfertilized, but I want to see if actually it can grow on any type of dirt, which means you can pick then the variation of the dirt if you like one look over the other, like the grass, which is nice, and still plant down your seeds. Maybe nothing grows on the grassy side. We'll see. Anyway. So, let's continue. The last thing before we head off in the morning, I'm gonna work through the night and collect some resources while we then in the morning head off to go over there to the little village. And in the meantime, what I wanted to show you as well is the wrench. You can now take a lot of more things apart, which I didn't notice. So, I mean, this is the same. Of course, we could take this apart as well before, but you now get mechanical parts and electric components or electronic components, electrical parts. You get all that stuff. Can you take this apart? No, this is just hit, and that's pretty much it. But apparently you can also take apart the whatchamacallem again? The shelves or whatever. Hey! Okay, somebody is down there. Hello? I can't see you. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Hey! Hello? Oh! There we go. Nice. Right in the face. Catch the cloak. Catch the cloak. There you go. Good girl. There we go. Oh, there's another one. Crap. Let's see actually what our bow does now in damage. There we go. Love it. And once they're down, hit them in the head. Don't let them get back up. 3 times damage. Always welcome. Oh, yes. Love it. Okay, so let's go in here and close this up and see, because somebody was saying that they can take cabinets apart. Now, look at that cabinets thing as well now. That is so awesome. So I didn't even realize that. So cabinets can be taken apart, but for what? I'm not getting anything from a cabinet right now. Getting nothing. Oh, what was that? I don't know what that is. It doesn't look like parts. It doesn't look like components. What is that? Oh, it is. It's a mechanical part. The electrical part I think I got from the other thing before. So, no, this is just hit. Again, this is just doing that. Is there anything else, like the fridge? The fridge is still a thing. We can do that. Can we take the vending machine apart? No, we can just hit it. But we can take the fridge apart. What do we get from fridges? That's electric, is it? Electrical parts, yeah. That is pretty cool. So you get electrical parts from most things now. And then electronic components seem to be a bit rarer. I'm not sure why you would get... Oh, mechanical parts. Well, I don't know why you would get mechanical parts from a cabinet. There's, well, I suppose the shelves, but they're not really mechanical. And bins, you still hit. Nothing you can do about that. What about... Oh, look at that. We forgot to loot this, actually. Nice. And we can actually still take this apart. That is pretty cool. When you actually finish taking this apart, you will get that basket, as far as I know. So let's see if that's still a thing. Yeah, sorry. This episode, I'm interested in a lot of testing. Oh, look. I actually halfway through got a basket out of that. And are we going to get another basket? Oh, that would be so awesome if we get another basket. Because then they haven't fixed the bug yet, if you can place them down. That would be pretty sweet to see. Do we get another basket? And... yes, we get another basket. So now we got 2 baskets. One is the shopping basket and one is the actual shopping basket you use for your... whatever you call it, for your bike. And this is the shopping basket you can place back down as a container. You see, you can use it as a container now, which is pretty amazing. But look, now I can take it apart again. I get another basket out of it. And then I can pick it up again. So there you go. As well, I should get another basket of it. Should I? Yeah, there you go. Look at that. We got another basket and it's 380. So yeah, there you go. You have an infinite source of shopping baskets for your bike now. So if you only find the one, don't despair. Just keep picking it up. I can't believe that's still broken. It's lovely. I like it. Oh, we're gonna have to get back on the roof, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay, let's get a weapon into our hand because we're probably gonna get pummeled outside by some over-eager zombie. There we go. Excellent. I see you guys in the morning, and then we're gonna head off and see what we can loot in the city, or in the village, or in the town, or whatever the hell it is. Alright, it's morning now. Let's go towards the river and see what's what. Let me just get these feathers here so we can craft some arrows. Nice. Oh, that's so cool. And then we're gonna craft a new bow, like you said correctly in the comments. Thank you for reminding me. Every time you craft a bunch of arrows, you should craft a bow after that, because you will level up your weapon smithing as you craft arrows. Anyway, here we go. Crossing the Ansel Adams River. What a beautiful river it is. In the summertime, we go fishing here on this bridge when little Johnny jumps in, skinny dipping, getting his nuts bitten off by the piranhas living inside these days. Anyway, okay. I'm sorry. It says here, also, just in case people forgot what it was called as they came across the bridge, it's called the Ansel Adams River. And here we go. We are in Deers... Oh, there's a deer. Oh, you bastard. You just walked away as I was shooting at you. That's not cool. Oh, look at that. We got him, like, right in the balls. Oh, man. Come on. Ah, there we are. Lovely. And welcome to Diersville. Or Diersville. Well, there's an E missing, so it's... Is it pronounced different if it's no E in the end? Is it like Vil? Diersville? Anyway, let's see what we have. Where's our toasty roasty? Where's our toasty gun? Oh, there he is. Excellent. I brought a couple of chests, so don't worry about me having stone and stuff on me. That's just because I wanted to make arrows as I find them, which obviously is something that I needed to do right now. So let's take this apart, then place the chest, and then we're gonna have a good look through this area. And oh man, this is nice. I already made a bellows. I had enough height on me to do that, which was really, really cool. So we might be able to do a forge soon as well. So there we go. That's 9 height in itself. Takes only 2 to 3 deers and you're gonna have your forge. Look at that. Welcome to Deersville. Or Diersville. Man, this is awesome. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So let's put some... We're gonna put the chests actually close to the exit. And there's a reason for that. I know people saying like you should always go into the center for looting, but I don't want to go to the center because if I need to get out quickly and I need to go back to get stuff, I don't want to go all the way into the middle when zombies respawn to get my junk. So I want to get it out here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place all these chests here and start putting all the loot in here. I will probably time-lapse most of the looting. We're going to have a quick look through some of the houses, the first one together, and see what's in them. And the rest then we're going to do in a time-lapse so that we can see then what we looted. Hopefully of the whole village nearly in these chests. So I'm gonna dump a lot of things off here now. I'm gonna put them away and we'll see each other in a second. Okay, let's go. Just finished off getting the entourage here, the greeting welcoming committee. It took a little bit of time, so I didn't want to really waste that time because the episode went already long enough through. So I didn't want to waste that. It was killing all the zombies. So let's go into the first house and just see what loot we can actually expect in these houses now. Oh, actually, window. But in this case, it makes little sense because you can just jump in anyway. There we go. Okay, nobody in here. Brilliant. Okay, if we want to take everything apart, let me see the wrench now. I have to test the wrench on a lot of things. So the wrench doesn't... Oh, excellent. So the wrench will take this apart. That's expected. We already know that. Fridges, and we get all the... Oh, look at that. We get plastic as well. There's really a lot of little items now. We have the plastic. We have the electrical parts, electrical components. And that is a plastic, scrap plastic. Fair enough. Probably gonna need that for other things as well. It makes sense in the end of the day to have all these different materials, so it's more realistic, but we'll just see if it becomes a micromanaging hell game or not. Anyway, these things here, we just destroy them with the... That gives us a lot of fibers. That is really good. We're gonna have to find a desert actually nearby. Is there a desert? Did we come past the desert? Because we have to go and find a desert that we get some aloe vera so we can make some nice first aid bandages. Now, I'm not gonna clear the house out completely. I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm just gonna go and test certain things. You also were saying that the TV is now something that we can... Oh, look at that. That is nice. That makes sense actually to get all these parts from a TV. That is absolutely fantastic. Oh, look at that. And it's actually 2 parts. That's pretty handy. I like that. I like that. So we're going to take the TV with us. And then we're going to see. We get more cloth here. Very good. We get 2 to 3 cloths. Then let's see what's in here. The old sink. Which again, we can take apart with this. And we get scrap. What else can we get from the sink? There should be no electrical components or mechanical parts. Maybe mechanical parts, but I don't think so. This should be just literally... iron and pipes. It makes sense, absolutely makes sense. I'm gonna finish my wrench soon as well, and then we can't do anything with it anymore. But I think we got a good bit out of it. Oh, what is that? That's a faucet. Oh, the faucet we can only hit, so we can't actually... yeah, the faucet is something we can only hit. We can't unscrew that or whatever. Also, I just noticed it might be a little bit dark, so apologies about that. So let's do that. There we go, a little bit of light. It's always nice. Oh, look at that, sports spark. Very nice. Ooh, gun parts. That's good, that's good. If we get a workbench together. Oh, nice. Okay, what can we do in here? Let me put these guys in here. The oven should give us a chance of a grill would be nice. Oh, is that a Valmont thing? I think that's a Valmont thing. It gives you a chance of a grill. I mean, a grill actually would make sense. Because if you think about it, you could be opening the oven and somebody left a grill inside. You know the little grill plate you need like to make bacon and eggs, for example. Very good. We get loads of resources from that. And I'm not going to do that sink now. Also, lights. People are saying we can do the lights. Oh, look at that. That is amazing. And that should be... Okay, but that's a brass light as far as I can see. So, do I not get any brass from that? I mean, I would assume I would get brass from that. Seriously? No brass? Okay, we get a big one in the end. That makes sense. Absolutely. Okay. It makes it worth it then to see it through. Very, very good. And we have the typical footage. So they seem to have loot more specific, as in it fits. The loot fits. You would get what you expect to get. Very good. And what happens if I just destroy it? Do I get anything out of it if I just destroy it? Let me see. I mean, it would be great if all the lights in the houses are now brass, because that would make a lot of sense now that we can get our brass that way, because I don't think there's brass. Oh, look at that. You still get the brass, but you don't get the mechanical parts. So you still can destroy it if you don't really need the electrical and mechanical parts. So, electrical and mechanical parts, I wonder if we can craft them, because I know before we had, like, pipes. We had springs, whatever, and the springs you couldn't. The springs and the cables you couldn't craft, but the pipes you can craft. So I wonder if they're gonna balance that in a way that mechanical parts or scrap plastic theoretically can be crafted, I suppose, out of other things. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll see. So let's see what we have in here. Close. Oh, a suitcase. Very lovely. Can we take apart? Oh, the suitcase just comes apart. I should have tried actually my... Oh, the suitcase actually comes apart and we can place it down. So let's see if we place down the suitcase. There we go. And let's also make a little light here. I forgot to do that. There we go. And let's see if we can use the wrench on that as well. Look at that. We can use the wrench on that and it gives us... Oh, there you go. There I can see a cheat already. We place it down. Okay, my mouse wheel is just so screwed. I'm sorry about that. And then... we can do that again, and it gives us plastic, infinite plastic. There you go. Shopping baskets, infinite iron and shopping baskets. Suitcases, infinite plastic, and suitcases. Brilliant. Yes, anybody of the Fun Pimps watching this, don't worry about it. Just leave it in, please. Okay, so toilet. Oh, nice. We can boil that because we need. Let's see what we get from that. We shouldn't get any mechanical parts from that. It should just be pipes and iron. Lovely. Excellent. Just as I would have expected. So let's see what else we have here. That's just basically testing now. So this episode was more about testing a lot of things out. We're gonna have to actually look back at our farm. And oh, that bed. Can that now also be? Yes, look at that. Oh, we still have springs in the game. Oh, wow. So, holy balls. Okay, we're gonna have springs, plastic, electrical, iron pipes, scrap iron, electrical components, and mechanical parts. Like, seriously? Wow. Okay, gonna need a backpack just for that. Seems a bit much, but hey, we'll see. We see how it goes. I'm sure they're gonna balance it as people are playing it. But the last thing I need is every time I'm going looting somewhere, I need to run out every 5 seconds to go to. Can we scrap him? No. Okay, we can just destroy him. This is locked. Very good. Also, one thing I like in Valmont is when you destroy a door, you obviously can't take a door apart. You have to destroy it. You get the door handle, which I actually like. You get the doorknob from it. Oh, here's a bookshelf. Very good. Ah, it's just paper in it. Can we do anything with the bookshelf? No, that just gets destroyed. And here we have the bin. And, oh yeah, this is now finally useful. Rotting flesh. Because rotting flesh now is... rotting flesh now can be used to make fertilizer in a concrete mixer, which is great. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Here we go. What do we have? What do we get? We get electrical parts and mechanical parts. Are the mechanical parts on the ground? No, they're here. There we go. So we're gonna take this apart. I'm gonna leave this episode here. We just did the first house together to see what it is we can actually use the wrench on, what type of loot we get. And I'm gonna go back to the base now, and then in the next episode we're gonna go through here and probably do a very long like a 5-minute time lapse or something where I show parts of the looting and just go through it and see how it goes. We also have to look through the village and see if there's any shops. But that is it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to kick that like button in the balls. And I hope I see you guys in the next episode. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, as always, Viel Spaß and happy gaming. Okay, guys, we finally have a forge. Now, the way this works is one of those turns into 3 of those. Okay, so if you scrap them, this is the ratio you get. If you burn them, for 1, you get 5 iron. Basically, you lose 2 each time. However, if you are in need of iron, of actual iron, but all you have is raw iron, what you can really do is just pop it into a forge and then take it back out. There you go. And you get your iron back. So you still can turn this into this using the forge instead of this into this, just breaking it down. So you have loads of choices, so I like that. So I still find raw iron kind of a little bit redundant because that's the only purpose it serves. There's no recipes, nothing, as far as I know, so it just seems to be a roundabout way of doing things, but hey ho. That's fine. I don't have an issue with that at this point. So let's see. This is our farm. Our crop has grown already. And this is pretty cool. Now they have this random timer on it that different crops, the same crops, even if they're planted at the same time, grow in different speeds. I'm not so sure what I think about that yet, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm really excited about the forge because we can do this now and create iron and get rocking and rolling. Sweet!